Hello and welcome to episode 6 in this week's edition of the Talking Tuesdays. I'm DekingRenegade.
I'm Steve Nellis.
And this week our topic on hand is going to be the NHL 15. All about NHL 15 because a little teaser trailer has just recently come out on May 5th, as well as a list of all the features that are going to be implied in the game.
Well, I think that this game is going to be a failure, massive failure, because we're right now looking at the website for NHL 15, and they photoshopped, I'm guessing that is Brian Elliott horribly. Look at that. That is terrible. But no one else could see it, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, let's go.
Yeah, so in our very first episode, what we talked about was NHL 15 ideas and what we think should be in the game, what we want it to be in the game. And now this week is going to be more exciting because we're actually talking about what's actually going to be in the game announced by EA Sports themselves. So without further ado, let's get started. What is the first feature that we see here?
New commentary team. So that is one of the only features that is available on all the systems. So Doc Emmerich and Eddie Olczyk will be there, and Ray Ferraro.
Oh my goodness, I love those two commentators. Like, I don't know what you don't see in them. I love them.
Maybe I've just listened to them too much, and I prefer Dave Michigan. Imagine him when it's like, and look at this, it is a 6-0 game right now. And Andre Vasilevsky, what a save! Oh, wait, Vasilevsky's not actually going to be on the team for a couple years. He just had a contract today, though.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I can't wait for a new commentary team. It's definitely gonna...
It's better. It's much better than the guys who actually cover baseball and not hockey.
Yeah, they cover hockey, not a lot of hockey, though. But, yeah, I like it because it seems like it's gonna make the game seem a whole lot fresh, because this is the first time that they've gotten a new commentary team since they switched from Jim Houston and Craig Simpson over to those other ones. I honestly...
Those random American guys that I swear I don't remember their names, and I've heard it 1,000 times.
Yep. So yeah, from NHL 07 until NHL 14, those commentators were there, but now they're gone. So bottom line, we have a new commentary team. The reason for this is simple. They work with NBC Sports. NBC and EA Sports or whatever signed a contract, and it just seems to go perfectly well together. Great idea, EA Sports.
Now, people don't like Pierre McGuire. I actually really like Pierre McGuire because he knows a lot. It wouldn't have made more sense to have him than Ray Ferraro.
I heard that he I heard someone else talking about this on YouTube as well, about the whole Pierre McGuire, Ray Ferraro situation. Apparently, Pierre won't be in the game as much as this person wanted him to be in the game. It would be cool if he was in the game, but it's going to be Ray Ferraro. I like Ray Ferraro.
I do.
I like Pierre McGuire just a little bit better.
I liked back when it was the World Junior broadcasts, and it'd be Gord Miller, and then, of course, Orgasm McGuire.
If Gord Miller was the commentator of this
game, this would be the greatest thing ever. Yeah. Him or Bob Cole. Bob Cole I love.
Bob Cole.
Bob Cole's the greatest.
Leafs and Habs games, 2007. Go back in time. He was awesome.
I'm a Habs fan, but at the same time, I love the guy from Boston, Edwards. He's like, wow, I can't remember his name. Jack Edwards. I like him a lot. He is a homer, though, a lot of times. Like he's like, oh, look how good Tim Thomas is. Look how terrible Carey Price is. Oh, he's awful. It's like, okay, yeah.
Rick Jenneret.
Anyway, can't forget him. He's actually my favorite.
Anyways, that's definitely, in my personal opinion, one of the best things that's definitely going to be in the game. But without further ado, let's take a look at what else is going to be in this game. Real puck physics. That's another feature that's going to be in this game.
So no more bouncing pucks.
Yeah, so pretty much what it means is when you take slap shots and when you dump the puck, other than the corner glitch, apparently in this game, it doesn't really
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I have some sad news. That is not for PS3 or Xbox.
Oh. Alright, there's an update there. Anyways, back to what I was saying. When you take slap shots and dump the puck, other than the little corner glitch in NHL 14 and past NHL games, the puck didn't really make crazy bounces or random plays. It was kind of just straight, when you lock a target, it just simply goes there. But now the puck is going to take weirder bounces off the boards and stuff, so there's possibly going to be some more toss goals and crazy plays like that. So I guess that could be a good authentic feature if they don't overdo it.
I think the one thing they're doing this year is they want you to buy the PS1 or the PS4 and the Xbox One versions, because looking at their list of stuff, they literally have one kind of change that's actually significant, and it's the commentary team.
Oh, absolutely. That's
because it's they have new physics. They do that every year. First off, they say there's going to be scrums in front of the net, which are going to be cool, but at the same time,
they say that every year.
But you also know that's going to be the most flawed thing they probably have, because it's going to be guys skating on top of the goaldie and stabbing.
That's the thing. This leading on to the other feature, other than the whole realistic puck control, the 12-man scrum thing. I'm not 100% sure on this because every time they always like,
Goalie scrums. Yeah, the goalie's gonna be like, I need to get in the scrum too.
every time they imply something like this, it could go well, but sometimes it honestly can go just horribly wrong.
Like
I
NHL
don't
14.
want people to flop all over each other. We need to make this like realistic.
Look, remember in NHL? Okay, first off, NHL 14 when they decided to go to the ragdoll physics, that was a bad idea because how many times do you just have guys who's like their limbs are going all over the place? It don't make any sense.
Flying, yeah. The ragdoll thing is
And
not the best.
and didn't they also push? It's like, oh yeah, now we could have multiple fights at the same time, so it's gonna be like line brawls.
Yeah.
How many times have you been in a line brawl?
Oh god.
There's been maybe once, I think, ever, and it was on EASHL. So
yeah, well, not even just the line brawls. When you get in 2 fights at once, it's always the goalie that gets in fights. It's like goalie fights are good, but at the same time, they should
too
be rare.
like
NHL 04, they did a phenomenal job. I'm being serious.
Well, it was all random too, so you couldn't like choose the fight.
Exactly, it was a phenomenal job that they did because the goalies rarely fought. It was hard to
But
get a goalie
it's
fight.
still in the season. Like if you did a full 80 game season, you'd still maybe get it 60
Exactly.
times. So you'd still get it more than ever.
It would still be more than ever, but there's no way you can only do it 2 times. Those 7 times, even for an NHL 04 game, that's still 100% acceptable in my personal
So
opinion.
here's what they say is one of the big features: play old school hockey for NHL 94 anniversary mode. Suit up with an online team in EA Sports Hockey League. Okay, that's not.
They're doing that again?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Build and play with your ultimate fantasy team and hockey ultimate team, and that's it. So
right.
what's new in that exactly?
I can't speak for the Hut people. Enough said. I don't play Hut. That's up to you guys to decide. In terms of the NHL 94 anniversary mode,
Kill me now.
I'm sorry. everyone that I honestly know has said something bad about it. It's completely useless. You're just playing NHL 14 with like a bit of classic controls on blue ice. I've only played it once. I just don't like it. It's nothing.
Now back to the PS4 and Xbox versions. They actually have really good graphics, and it's looking.
Those have been improved a lot.
Now that's great because it's like an updated system, kind of like when they went from the NHL 09 graphics for PS2 to the PS3 versions. Holy crap, there was a difference.
Yep.
This time it's not as big of a difference, but it's a really good, really really nice difference. That it's going to be probably much better.
I have seen it. It looks pretty realistic from the teaser trailer. The teaser trailer basically shows off the new graphics, but the big thing that they show off as well, and we're gonna get onto this, is the living crowds and the new arenas. So as you all know, now they're trying to get like the new arenas to make them look more authentic, and with those arenas come living crowds. Back in previous NHLs, when you saw like the crowd, it would only be like the same person. And there'd only be like 5 of those guys.
Oh, that's
like,
great,
in the entire
though.
arena.
That's
But
great.
Now, I heard that there's going to be over 9,000 completely different AI fans. In the
Well, there's a
crowd.
problem with
It's gonna
that
be
though.
awesome.
There's a problem with that though because that's more than Florida and the Islanders would actually have in their arena. Yeah, but it's like a couple of the things. There's like they do focus on arenas. They do focus on jersey stuff. They do focus on a lot like the faces of the players. Again, would it matter more about the goalie, like the saves they could do and the reactions, more than what their face looks like behind a mask when you can't see it? Like,
That's true.
Like, I wish they would focus. Like this year, they didn't seem to focus much on the actual gameplay itself.
Maybe that's because they figure after all this time working on it, they think that maybe their work is like kind of done on it and they want to move on to something else.
Well, doing what they need to do, they really need to fix the hitting. But they do that every year, and it just keeps going all over the place. This 14's hitting was good, except how many times have I shot people out of the stands?
NHL 11's hitting to me was the best.
There was nothing wrong with that. I wish they never changed it.
It was perfect.
Except every hit was a massive hit. That was maybe the one thing.
Not necessarily.
But it was fun.
every
It was
hit.
fun. Like I never had
It was
a bad time.
realistic it was realistic in terms of size.
But it's like, yeah, like I think this is going to be a solid game, and this is like I'm still interested in it. The PS3 and Xbox versions, they kind of forgot about those ones, though. And that's what their biggest market will probably end up being, though.
All right, so let's see what we got so far. New commentating team looks exciting. New arena is looking good. The crowd AI.
Yeah, the crowd AI, because you know that's important. It's like, hey, look how that crowd. He's like in the middle of the play when he can't see. One guy's picking his nose.
New faces, so definitely the new features seem to be good. And last and most certainly not least,
You left it for last.
my favorite feature of all is the Superstar Skill Stick.
Why do you like that?
Maybe because of the fact that it's going to enhance, and I heard that there's going to be all new dekes.
Wait a minute, you're DekingRenegade. Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Oh
too.
yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah,
Okay.
Steven
That
Hockey
makes sense now. Thanks.
Yeah, so for all the danglers out there in the community, be sure to watch out for that. Hopefully the dekes become better.
You're not gonna get the game though, right? You're gonna go get Barbie Princesses too.
Yeah, Absolutely, Barbie Princess 2 all the way.
Good, because my cat Twyla keeps running away, and I've only found 6 princesses so far. So
Where's
Genevieve? Yeah, I can't find Genevieve either. So actually, no, I am Genevieve. What am I talking about? I don't even know this game.
You don't even know what you're talking about. But anyways, back Superstar Skill Stick. I heard that you were able to do like all the moves that you could do back in the olden games. So.
Oh, 6?
That's what I heard. I don't
Oh,
know if
best
that's
game ever, I would.
I don't know if that's ever gonna happen.
Not that I could actually deke myself, but.
And that brings us to a wrap. Those are all the features that we found that are going to be in NHL 15. I'm Deking Renegade.
I'm Steven Ellis. What a save!
I'm Ryan Wicks.
There's Dave Mishkin. We're going to say goodbye, and we'll see you next time.